Hey guys, this is Eric Bass from the band Shinedown, and I am here at the Jay-Z Mike's booth at NAMM. And I also do a lot of producing and engineering, and I actually engineer most of my own projects. So I've actually fallen in love with these microphones, with the Black Hole. I've started to use it on just quite a few things. Actually, mic and guitar cabinets, acoustic guitars, vocals. Pianos. It's just an all-around really useful mic, and you know, I love the frequency response on it. I always say that I'm not a very technical engineer. I don't really, you know, I know the basic science of engineering, but I really know when I like what I hear. So these microphones have started making appearances on a lot of Shinedown stuff that I've been working on. We just did a song for the Avengers movie soundtrack called "I'm Alive," and we use Jay-Z microphones on the bass guitar cabinet, and as well as the drum kit. Also the BT201s here, I use a lot. The condenser mic, pencil condenser mics rather. I use them a lot on strings. I've really found that using put them in XY pattern and using the Omni capsule on strings, and especially in my room that I've got at the studio, has been phenomenal. Just really enjoy the stuff, and it's fantastic quality, man. They've actually started replacing a lot of the classic microphones that I would normally go to. You know, rather than grabbing a 414, you know, I'll grab a Black Hole. You know, or you know, even my U87 doesn't really make it out of the locker that much anymore. So, but it's great to have something new like that. You know, I feel like if you're not moving forward, you know, you just become stagnant, and that goes for the equipment you use as well. It's always nice to find those new things that really bring out your creativity, and it's you know, I can't really say enough great things about Jay-Z mics. Well, you know, it's I actually, first of all, I travel a lot and I record a lot on the road. So you're talking about just basic durability quality. I mean, these things are great. I put these things in a Pelican case and they go under the bus, and you know, until I pull them out to use them, you know, wherever I happen to be recording. So that's great. You know, the fact that, you know, there's, especially with the Black Hole, I've just found there's this frequency there that I really like. It's more of a mid-range frequency that I lose on a lot of mics like the U87. U87's real sparkly, man. It's, you know, it's nice. You know, it is what it is. But this is a true test of sound. It's extremely, this sound, when I put this on a guitar cabinet or on an acoustic guitar, it sounds like that sound I'm hearing with my ear. One of the ways that I get tones when I'm listening, say, take an acoustic guitar for instance, is I'll close one of my ears, and just kind of walk around the guitar until I found that spot that I like the way the guitar sounds. And I can take this and I kind of look ridiculous doing it, you know, but I'll like put the microphone right here and walk away, and it sounds like that. It sounds like what I was hearing. It's not a hyped microphone, you know. It's a true microphone, and I love that about it. So to me, that's it's actually become like an irreplaceable part of my arsenal now. So you're not getting it back. You know, a lot of the other engineers I've had in the studio are kind of surprised. I'll talk about these microphones, and you know, the common reaction is, you know, the audio world has a tendency to be kind of stuck up. You know, it's like, oh, you're using that. Well, me not being a technical guy, you know, I like what I hear. I like what my ears tell me. And these tell me that they're a good quality microphone. And I just tell these guys, they come into work and I'm like, just try this. Just put it, you know, just use this where you would normally use a 414, or use this where you would normally use an 87, and, you know, tell me what you think. And they're all blown away by it. You know, so it's pretty phenomenal to get that kind of reaction from them. And they're, you know, they kind of you know. So it's a great thing. I recently did some strings on a project, and I sent the session to the mixer, and he wanted to know what I'd used on the strings, and I told him, and he was like, "Wow, they just sound amazing." So, you know, it's like I said, it's a phenomenal company, and the people at the company are great too. So that's also a plus, you know. I've had one or two people that know what it is, and then some people who don't. But I think the surprise has been equal, though. You know, either way, you know, everybody's reaction has been very, very positive. So, like I said, man, I can't say enough great things. It's a true, like I said before, it's a true sound. It's a true microphone. I don't like. I'm not a fan of a microphone that you put on something and it hypes it, because I'm not hearing that in the room. I don't want to hear a hyped version of what I'm recording. I want to hear a true version of what I'm recording. I pick an instrument, or I pick a particular amplifier for the way it sounds, and I want it to sound like that when I put a microphone on it. You know, they always say good in, good out, and this is definitely good in. So I'm guaranteed to get what I'm hearing in my head on tape, and that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I've really found with these. And I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where I can use a lot of different things. You know, I can use a lot of different products, and I think it was 2 or 3 years ago here at NAMM that I discovered these, and my arsenal keeps growing. You know, I keep getting more and more of them. So. Just completely satisfied. Yeah, I pulled out the Vintage 11 for the first time. I was working with a band called Eve to Adam, and we were just writing a track, so we were doing a demo. And I pulled out the microphone. I was like, I haven't tried it on anything yet. So I just put it up for vocals, and it sounded amazing. And those guys went to work with Elvis Basquet, a great producer. He ended up keeping the vocal tracks for the record that we did on the demo because they sounded so great. And like I said, that was my first experience with that microphone. Was just, let's see what it does. You know, let's give it a ride, and it ends up being a great vocal mic. Oh yeah, I mean, for under $1,000, the Vintage 11 is by far the best choice for me. I would definitely go buy it. I go buy a couple. I like buying everything in pairs, man. Why have one when you can have two? You know, you never know when you're gonna want to stereo mic something with a badass microphone like that, right? So go get two of them. You know, I mean, it's affordable. Why not? You know, you're going to spend that much on a mid-grade guitar. You know, go buy a great microphone for that much money.